Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to take you through a quick demonstration of what the online registration system looks like for selecting electives for the 16-17 school year. The first thing you need to do is to come to the Martin webpage, go to Students, and click on Student PowerSchool Access. This will bring you to the EdCloud login screen. If you have seen this screen before and received your login information, please put in your login number, your password, and click Go to log into the system. If you have never seen this system before, you will need to claim your account before you do anything else. If you do not claim your account, you will not be able to log into PowerSchool and select your electives. To claim your account, you click this button, select the student claim policy, and then you're going to need some information. This UID is actually just your PowerSchool number, your lunch number. You're going to put in your current grade level, your birthday, and you need to put it in this format: year, month, day, with no spaces and no slashes. And then you're going to need an LEA charter code. Wake County's charter code is 920. When you go to the next page, it will ask you to create a password and create 5 security questions. It may be helpful to have a parent or guardian with you to answer the security questions. Once you have claimed your account, you'll be able to log in and click Go, and it will take you into the system. And you're going to see a large variety of options. Mine, of course, has more options because this is an employee profile, but you're going to click on this option. And there's a picture of this option on your sheet to refer to in case you get lost. Once you click on this option, you're going to come up to a window that has a navigation bar on the side. Click Class Registration, and the appropriate window for your grade level will appear. This happens to be the 8th grade registration window. Most of the information I'm going to talk about applies to all grade levels, but if something applies to just a particular grade level, I'll make sure to point it out. The first thing we want you to do is look at this information and actually read it. There's important information here about when you can register, and for people who have auditioned for a particular class like student government, dance ensemble, Martin ambassadors, etc., you'll want to make sure you read this. Now, the registration window is divided into rows. The first row is for your core classes, and everybody will already have most of their core classes selected. English Language Arts, Science, and Social Studies should already be up there. 8th grade students will also have health. Your math class will be added at a later time. The rest of the rows on this page are for your electives. The orchestra, band, chorus row and the world language row are for year-long performing arts and world language courses. If you need to speak to your instructor about what level to be recommended for, you can do that. Students are not required to take a performing arts year-long or world languages course, but it is an option if you wish to do that. These 5 rows here are what we're really going to spend our time on. There are rows that say primary electives and then a row for alternate elective choices. The primary elective rows you can see are divided by quarter. Primary electives represent your top choices. You need to pick 3 choices for each quarter. If you are unable to get into one of your top choices for a particular quarter, PowerSchool will start to try and schedule you a different quarter for one of your top choices, but then it will proceed to your alternate elective choices. Alternate elective choices are classes that are not your top choice, but they would be classes that you are comfortable being registered in. When we used cards, alternate elective choices would be like your 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th choice. To pick choices, you're going to come over to this pencil icon. The pencil represents an edit button. And when you look at this screen, what you're seeing is the names of courses. Down here, you'll see how many courses you can select. And then if there's more than one page of elective options available, you'll see the page numbers down here and you can scroll through that. Please keep in mind that many of our classes begin with magnet. So on your course list, you'll see Lab Busters, but when you come in to pick that class, it'll say Magnet Lab Busters. So I'm picking my first quarter primary electives, and I can pick up to 3 courses. So I picked Lab Busters, Commercial Art, and Guitar. So those 3 classes are from a variety of course areas. We would encourage you to pick a variety of courses. So for example, don't pick all PE or all visual arts courses. When you click OK, you'll notice that the 3 courses you picked have appeared in that row, and the red exclamation point has turned into a green check mark. A green check mark signifies that you are done selecting electives for that row and can move on to the next row. So I'm going to pick electives for all my primary classes. And you can see as you're going down my row that I'm picking a large variety of classes. Once I get to the alternate electives section, you're going to pick 10 alternate elective choices. Again, please do not select electives that you have chosen as a primary elective choice. Just because you pick a class more than once does not make the computer more likely to assign you to that class. Oops, looks like that has not been assigned yet, but it will be by tomorrow morning when you all start to register. Once all of your red exclamation points have been turned into green check marks, at the very bottom of this button you will see a Submit button. You must click the Submit button to complete your course registration. There is no save function in this system, so if you exit PowerSchool before clicking Submit, you will not be able to save your information and you'll have to start over from scratch. Once you get to the second screen after clicking Submit, you'll need to print 1 copy of the sheet that appears on that page. Have your parents sign it and please return it to your homeroom teacher by Monday, April 18th. I hope this tutorial has been helpful in showing you how to register for your elective classes next year. I wish you the best of luck.